Hi there, it's John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the topic of commercial real estate. In this particular channel, I like to share ideas about commercial real estate sales and leasing and property management. And each topic is unique and special and can help you when it comes to your commercial real estate activities. Now, the audience for the program is large, so please join the audience whilst you're here and enjoy the ideas over time, because there are plenty of ideas that I can help you with across sales, leasing, property management, office, industrial and retail. So today's topic, these are the notes that I'm going to take you through. I will stop from time to time and I'll add extra comments to you about what I'm talking about. That's how this particular note system works, and it's quite useful and helpful for you. So I will add value to the notes as we go through. Indeed, this was a particular podcast that I broadcast earlier this year. So the website to contact us, by the way, is commercial-realestate-training.com. Now, in today's program, I want to talk about how to handle commission and fee objections in commercial real estate. It's something that we get all of the time, especially in this market where people like to think they're getting a bargain. Well, the reality is something else is more important to them than a bargain, and I want to take you through that. So let's start the program. Let's get further into it and see how it works for you. So following along from the script, and as I said, I will stop just like this from time to time and talk about a particular thing. So going further, when you're appointed to sell or lease a commercial property, some clients will inevitably try to negotiate your commission down or request a free marketing package as part of the listing deal. Free marketing doesn't work. It never does. So if the client is pushing for free marketing, would I walk away from the listing? Yes, I would. If they try to push my commission down too far, would I walk away from the listing? Yes, I would. So why do I say that? I say that because I value my services, my input, my application to the listing. If I get a listing, it will be exclusive. And once I get an exclusive listing, I will spend a lot of time on that listing to make sure I get results for the client in the best possible way. Now, do I get listing results with every listing? No, I don't think any of us do. But if you apply yourself deliberately, directly, and comprehensively, you will get more results from that listing. And that's what you want. That's why you chase exclusive listings. Let's go further. You should ask yourself at that point, do you really need this client? Well, I've already answered that question. No, you don't. While every client wants a successful outcome, they value achieving a result quickly and efficiently through strategic promotion and targeted marketing efforts even more than the discounts. In other words, they may request a discount, but the reality is they want a result, even more so. So the discounts are actually irrelevant. As I said, go back to the point, would I walk away from the listing? Of course. So never lose sight of that fact. Your client needs a top agent doing a high quality job promoting their property. So you can be the agent. You can be doing the high quality job. So responding to commission objections. Now, if a client brings up your fees early in the listing presentation saying your commissions are too high, take control of the conversation. Whilst they may say that, you don't need to go down that path. Politely ask if they'll allow you to explain your marketing approach and inspection strategy before discussing fees further. So what did I just say there? Discuss the marketing approach and the inspection approach before you even talk about their request for a discount. Why? Because in those two other things, inspection strategies and your marketing approach, there'll be points of difference if you pitch yourself appropriately, which the client cannot ignore. So once they understand your value, they'll see why your fee structure is justified. They will know why they should use your services to promote their property and do so on an exclusive listing basis. That says, through my process and these ideas, I'm getting you to do more with your packaging of yourself, your application, your ideas, your processes, with the listing. If you do that, you'll beat the opposition. Then the commission discount or the marketing fee discount doesn't apply or shouldn't apply because they know that they need you because you are better than the other agents. Interesting, isn't it? Let's have a look further. Here's an effective response that you can use. Mr. Brown, I understand that our fees may be higher than some other agents in the area. However, this is because we take a highly targeted, proactive approach to property marketing, ensuring maximum exposure and generating the right inquiries. Let me show you exactly what we do differently and how it benefits your property and why it leads to better results in a more timely way. Our focus is not to just be an agent on your property, we aim to be the best agent for it. Here is how we will deliver that to you exactly. Interesting paragraph, isn't it? Now you can take that and shape that in a different way to suit yourself. Please think about it. Practice the words that I've just shown you and see if you can do exactly that. Let's go further. As I said to you earlier, standing out as the best agent, the best value agent, your goal is to demonstrate that you're the best agent of choice and the investment for the client, not just another agent offering a standard service. Don't be standard, don't be generic, be specific in every way possible. There are too many generic agents out there. If you want to win a job, you have to say things, do things, package things, make clear recommendations, be a better choice than any other agent that could be talking to them, and expect that the client will be talking to other agents. Just make sure that your dialogue, your ideas are far superior to anything else that anyone else is talking about. Let's go further. So you must provide a clear and compelling strategy that sets you apart to do that. When a client truly understands the advantages of your approach, the conversation shifts from cost to value. Go back to my one point. The client wants a result, a good result in a timely way. That's really what they want. They don't really want a discount. They don't really want a low commission. They don't really want free marketing. They really want a top job in a timely way at the best possible result. If you give them the marketing strategy and yourself around that, they cannot ignore what you're saying. Please remember that. Please think about it. Let's go further. So the key factors that grab the client's attention are these. Targeted marketing that reaches the right audience quickly and directly. I've got to stop on that one. When I'm talking about listings, I talk about specific target audience segments. I won't just say, I'm going to market the property like this, that's how I'm going to do it. No way. I'm going to say, Mr. Client, your property is special. You want the best result. I'm asking for an exclusive listing for that. And as part of that, I'm going to target certain audiences. Here they are. This is how it's done. This is what's going to happen next week, the week after, and the week after that. Do you think a client could ignore that? Of course not. Let's go further. Reducing time on market by generating high-quality inquiries. The client loves to hear that you are producing a shorter time on market through your strategies. And your strategies you believe in because you are committed with those strategies. You are ready to do the things that you recommend. And you're asking the client to agree to those things and give you the listing appointment. Going further. Enhancing property visibility and prestige through strategic promotions. That says, don't just promote a property generically online and put a signboard up and hope that that's going to do things. No. Secure the best possible price, secure the best possible inquiry through being strategically deep on your marketing channels. Don't just say to the client, look, we're going to market this online and here's the cost of that. Here are the portals. This is how it's going to happen. Don't do it. Show them a draft wordage of their property with a photograph that you've taken to show them the example of how you'll do a better job on that marketing for them. Interesting, isn't it? That's how you stand out as the agent of choice. Please do that. Don't be ordinary. I've been in this game a very long time. I will never be ordinary when I talk to the client. And all of these things that I'm talking to you now about will come into my presentation with the client about their property. Be relevant, be real, make recommendations, be the best that you can be. Let's go further. Securing the best possible price under the current market conditions. Now, in saying that, the client has to understand the market conditions. That is a conditioning challenge for you, because they might be too optimistic, or they might have impressions of the market that are false. You've got to deal with that up front. I go back to my point from earlier. Would I walk away from an overpriced listing? The answer is absolutely yes. When I know I have conditioned the client enough for them to understand that I really am talking about the market today and not their ideas that they have perceived in their head, if I've done that correctly and they still say, no, John, we're not going to run with what you're saying, then I would walk away from the listing. And as a matter of fact, I'm doing that right now with another property, because the client is crazy, silly, stupid when it comes to their leasing expectations on a large industrial property. So I give them the advantage of knowing what's going on out there. I show them what's going on out there, and if they are still crazy, silly, stupid, walk away from the listing. It's that simple. Your time is valuable. Your time is special. Work to that. Let's go further. Fast tracking negotiations and settlements to meet the client's timeline. That says I would understand the client's timeline from day one. So when I am marketing, inspecting, negotiating, going to documentation, that timeline is sitting there. So it becomes part of the leverage that I would use to make sure the client understands that I'm really doing the right thing for them, to get the deal across the line on the best documentation, drafted in the best way possible for their timeline that they need. Going further. Personalised attention from the agent, ensuring focused efforts on the listings. So that says that once I have an exclusive listing, they get special attention from me when it comes to the marketing story, the feedback from online marketing, the feedback from telephone inquiries, the feedback from whatever is going on out there, including comparables. You have an exclusive listing, you service the socks off it. You do the best job possible. An open listing doesn't matter. It is wasting your time. So only ever take an open listing if you have to, because you want that property for a particular reason. I have done that occasionally when I know that I must have that property on my books because I can quote it to a particular person or persons that I know will be interested in that property. But generally speaking, I never take open listings. Let's go further. Shifting the focus. It's all about results, not just costs. Rather than allowing the conversation to revolve around marketing prices and commissions, shift the focus to your commitment and strategy. My comment here is make recommendations. Don't be generic. Be very specific. Show your skill. Show your upmarket approach to getting the right result in a timely way for their property. Going further. When clients see the depth of your dedication and expertise, they'll recognise that your commissions is an investment in results, not just an expense. Good point. An investment in results. Great phrase. Use it. The client doesn't want to be an experiment in property marketing. That's a good phrase. I've used that many times, even with the client. I've said, Mr. Brown, thank you for allowing me to show you my recommendations and strategies with your property today, because it is special for me to do the right thing by you. And your property marketing is not an experiment in today's market. The market is too active, too special, and too specific. Mr. Client, as I said, this is not an experiment in marketing. This is a very specific challenge, and I'm willing to take that on. Please allow me to do so. So be precise and specific about what you are doing and how that will happen for the client. At the core of every client's decision is one question. Can this agent deliver the outcome I need? Your job is to prove that. Prove that you can. Now, the power of exclusive listings, of course. Exclusive listings require dedicated marketing, tailored strategies, and full engagement from the agent. Generic property promotion won't cut it. Generic agents will not cut it. If you're an agent and you're in this game for the long term, you've got to be very good, very specific, very deep, very direct, professional, all of those things. How can you do that? Well, over time you learn. You become better at what you're doing, better with your stories, better with your recommendations, better with your strategies. Going on. Every property is unique and your marketing efforts should reflect that by targeting the right buyer or tenant audience with precision. Going back to my comments earlier, I said to you that I would define a target audience very specifically. I do that every time I talk about listings to anybody. The target audience. I go far deeper than any other agent could. I then show the client exactly how I'm going to tap into that target audience. Please take that on board. It's a very special approach for you to get better results with your clients, your listings, your conversions, your transactions. So when clients grant you an exclusive listing, they're investing in your expertise. In return, you must commit to exceptional marketing, sales execution, because a well-positioned, well-promoted property leads to faster and more profitable transactions. So, that is the end of these notes. As you can guess, I've said a lot of things here for you. I'd like you to listen to what I've said a couple of times, go through this, have a look at it, remember that the important points are here for you to do something with. The important points. I want you to become a better agent, a very skilled agent, a very specific agent, focusing on a location, a property type, marketing skills. You have your target markets you work with. You have a database that's so real, specific, and deep that it's very hard for the client to ignore you. And that's exactly what I wanted you to do here. Enjoy these results. Enjoy the momentum. Visit me at the website, which is commercial-realestate-training.com, and I'll see you there with many more ideas to help you win in commercial real estate today. It's that simple. Catch you soon.